Hey guys, welcome to day 11 of my Pile of Shame challenge for December 2025, and this video is thanks to you. I wasn't going to do this video tonight. It is the height of summer out here. I am absolutely shattered. The sun is beating down. I am drained. It is so hot. I don't know whether or not you get this in your parts of the world, but it's so hot that you can't actually sleep with bedclothes on top of you. It's absolutely dreadful and it is absolutely exhausting. So I was going to skip tonight, but I do need to give you guys a huge thanks. As of checking the channel tonight, I am now 50 subscribers away from my end of year target. So thank you so much to those of you who have joined, and for anybody else who has stumbled across this, if this is the kind of content that you enjoy, there's going to be at least another dozen days of it before I get back onto the long form videos. Tickle the button, you know what to do. So consider this video as more of a teaser of what is going to be coming. I did say in the last video that we needed to have a Fossick around for what I was going to be doing for the next couple of projects, because the two sort of big ones, well, there's two sets that are kind of complete. I've still got to finish off those Dark Eldar, but with still being at work during the week, I need things where I can get like little quick wins and do little bits and just add to the pile of success that you saw in the last video. So I'll get the selfie stick out and let's go rummaging for a couple of projects. Right, now this is my first target, and this is essentially my bits box, but it's a wee bit on the unstable side, so let's lift you out of the way and get you pulled out. Come on, come to daddy. Right, the first thing that I have noticed is a target of opportunity. This is Lord of the Rings ring wraith on Nazgul. In fact, that might be the big cheese. But this fella here is in need of repair. If I go in, he's missing his sword, and hang on, let's see if I can focus it. Alright, that base is a wee bit on the wobbly side. Okay, so this miniature is in need of some TLC and get it on display, because I mean, it's pretty nice, and if I slap something like that on the D&D table, I know it's going to be brown trousers time. Watch out for this one. This one should be a quick win. The bits box proper. Now, RTB01. These guys are definitely on the list. In fact, there are... Excellent. Well, not so much excellent. I've got another Drakari to do. Okay, take that out and put that to one side. Do you have that horrible habit of finding things that you thought you'd done and you haven't? Now, there is something very specific in here that I am looking for. Are you in amongst here? As you can see, an awful lot of old style Marines, and there's old style Orcs. They need to be added to the wife's army. Is it in this layer? These are going to be getting used for the wife's army as well, because she needs some bikers, and I don't like the second edition bikes that they had. Nope, not as such. I'm sure I saw it not so long back. Anybody recognise a Mark 1 land speeder? That one needs to be done as well. Alright, enough of the teasing. I'm going to be making a new army. Yes, in the bits box there was RTB01 Marines, and I've got a load that needs stripping. So these have all got to be taken out and popped into a vat of simple green. That's my stripping solution. As you can see, various stuff from old games. That is that Space Crusade or Advanced Space Crusade? So all of the really old stuff, and because they are in Corvus armor, And because it's a nice, easy uniform to make, I'm going to go Ravenclaw with these. Obviously, you've seen the jet bike, and there's a fair few other old school things that can be added to this to make it a reasonable force. Ah, okay. Not the bag I was looking for, but yeah, definite cleanup to be done on an old style Predator. That is going to be Ravenwing as well. Now I had been looking for this box. Traitor Guard. This is another force that I want to expand on. For my Chaos stuff, I've got Chaos Cultists. I've got the Corn stuff that you've already seen. These are Traitor Guard. And if I come over here, move them out of the way. This is the set that they were made from. So they are on the cards, and the heavy weapons units are on the cards for them as well. And those guys are going to get their own Chimera transport. This is a knockoff from Temu. But yeah, I do need to get some form of armour for that Traitor unit. Now the main thing that I'd been looking for was actually a knockoff Space Marine jump pack, because obviously for Raven Guard they've got an awful lot of jump troops, and what I want to do is take a copy of that knockoff and see whether or not I can start casting them in resin, and then it's going to be a proper Ravenclaw army. It's entirely possible I'm going to need to break down an already assembled miniature, because I was sure that I had one knocking around sort of lying spare, but needs must, and I can always glue it back on once I've taken the mould off it. Anyway, that is probably enough of a spoilers or teasers video advertisement, yeah, whatever you want to call it, from me for one night. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if there is anything in particular that you want me to try and cover, you've sort of seen me scanning around the pile of shame and the archives. There's a load of stuff that can be done. If there's anything in particular, leave a comment down there. You know how to do it. I'll see what I can get done, and I will leave it there for tonight. I hope you've had a more restful day than I have had, because I've got to get off to bed. Toodle pip for now.